My God.
Oh.
Well, I do regret making introductions under such sorrowful circumstances. My name is Benoit Blanc. Some refer to me as the greatest detective in the world. That was, of course, before I met Ms. Christ over here. That might be an overestimation. Now, I was deeply saddened to hear that your dear friend, Ms. Canto, was escorted abruptly to the great unknown. The great unknown, of course, typically referring to the afterlife. But in this case, the great unknown being why she had her hair cut like a 13th century crusader. Now, much like when I discovered that Tommy was in a committed relationship, this might come as a bit of a shock. But I have reason to believe that Amanda was murdered. By someone in this room, no less. That's right. You see, Amanda met her untimely demise while doing Try Not to Laugh. She was there in the stool, with water in her mouth, ready to chuckle. And the next, she's on the ground, dead as a bag of buttons. You see, the only explanation for something like that is that she was poisoned. Someone poisoned her water that she had taken a swig of a mere 30 seconds before. But who would do such a thing? Sure, she might smell like shit, look like shit, and overall be a massive piece of shit, but none of those are reasons enough to murder her. How would someone do this? My first inclination was Ian, our knight in shining Smosh merch. You see, Ian wanted to fire Amanda after he found out he had mistakenly hired someone funnier than him. A mistake he'd made 12 times before, but this was the final straw. But Ian knew he couldn't fire her, not legally. So his only option might be murder. But no, it doesn't make sense. You see, in order to kill someone, Ian would have to plan something without 5 other people doing all the work for him. Now, of course, there's Chance. Maybe Chance murdered Amanda so that she would go to heaven and give him a great networking opportunity with God. It's unstable logic, but when it comes to Chance, you don't really think of stability. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Which brings me to Olivia. Olivia has the cold, dead eyes of a killer, or someone who's just vaguely not interested in you. You see, the interesting thing about this poison that was used is it has to remain in a person's mouth for 30 seconds before going into effect, which means someone would have to do a bit so confusing, no, so befuddling, that they guaranteed they wouldn't spit their water out. But, unfortunately, this poison requires a lot of planning ahead, which is something Olivia has never done before. What about Lisa? Lisa, after being promoted to HR, had many reasons for wanting to kill Amanda. Amanda being one giant walking, talking HR violation. Maybe Amanda squeezed one too many arms and Lisa had enough. You might think Lisa can't do something like that, but let me remind you that just because someone looks like a first grade teacher does not mean they're not capable of first degree murder. You get it. Angela. See, I thought Angela could be a prime suspect. But on the day of Amanda's murder, Angela had been locked outside the building because security thought she was some sort of feral guinea pig.
What's happening?
It's a crime so perfect you can wrap it up and tie it in a bow. Tommy bow! Tommy's fully capable of murder. Now, we all know this. But poison would not be his method. No. Tommy would have beaten her to death and then kept on going afterwards, just like his bit in these funerals. Why would someone want to kill Amanda? She's perfect. Like a ruby. Or jazz music. It all just clicked into place. It's been sitting right in front of us this whole time. And at all the previous funerals. Who the hell is that guy? Mr. Saxman. You enjoy this, don't you? You murder because it's sport for you. You just like attending funerals. You're not some jazz musician. You are a certified monster. So I ask you once again, who the hell is that guy?
my God.
Oh, now what's he gonna do? Don't you do anything. He kissed the knife, and now he's walking away. Oh, he's still... Well, Miss Crouch, it seems we solved the murder.